get a ticket?
2, please. 1 for me and 1 for you. Royce, it's sweating time! Come on! Oh! Get that body going!
Well, good morning and welcome back, everybody. Today's today's episode, we're going to go see Milton Teagle Simmons, better known to everyone as Richard Simmons. He just passed away this month, one day actually after his birthday, and he's buried here, already laid to rest, in the Westwood Memorial Cemetery, right by UCLA, right off of Wilshire. So we're going to go pay our respects, and I think it might be one of the first videos actually showing his final resting place. So let's go. So here we are in Westwood. I just want to show an overlay of this place. It's very small. Marilyn Monroe, Hugh Hefner, Walter Matthau. I mean, everyone is buried here. I mean, there are so many. Here's Kirk and Ann Douglas. And I believe in the private garden is where Richard is buried. So I want to give an overview. We're in the back left corner, and this is the private garden area. And if you make your way in here, all the way in the back, you'll see there's a fountain all the way in the far left there, and actually right here is where Richard was laid to rest. And Richard was born, like I was saying, Milton Teagle Richard Simmons. He was born July 12th, 1949 through July 13th, 2024. One day after his birthday, he passed away. He slipped and fell at his house, and he actually passed away the following day. He didn't want to go to the doctors or the hospital, and they actually buried him quite quickly. Now, if you know anything about Richard Simmons, I mean, a workout guru, very positive, known for Sweating to the Oldies and just some of the other shows like that, and just helping people that were really overweight battle their weight issues. But he kind of was a recluse for the last 10 years, or since like 2014, people really didn't hear of him. And he's right here next to Connie Kwan Kin, if you're looking for it. And you can really see these on the wall. And if you see the blank ones, it's really easy to pick up from there. But as I was saying, he was a recluse a bit in his later years, in the last decade or so, but he was still answering emails, phone calls, helping people out whenever he could, and reach out to them personally, from what I've read and what people have said. Now, with that going on, people started wondering what was going on with Richard and a few other things. I'll get into that in a minute. So as I was saying, in the past couple years, as he's becoming a recluse, people were really worried about him. They thought maybe something happened. They thought maybe he was abducted. Maybe his housekeeper was doing something. Just stories were swelling just because he wasn't talking. So it is Hollywood. It is Beverly Hills. We're going to go over to his house too. One thing about Richard, though, when he was 4 years old, he started gaining weight. And, you know, you really don't know from that age. But when he was a teenager, he was about 168 pounds, they were saying. Then he eventually turned out to be over 200 pounds. So as he got to that weight limit, he really was concentrated on trying to lose weight and help other people lose weight as well. So we'll get into that as we go.
What happened to the little small mics they used to have? What is this huge big thing? I feel like it's Walter Cronkite in the 30s.
Come on, let's talk about your show.
Okay, what do you want to know?
The first time I saw you on television, I couldn't believe it. It's the craziest show on the air today.
I'd like to thank each and every one of you out there. No, it is crazy. I think that it's fun, it makes you laugh, and it's not the normal kind of a show that you would see. Okay, a little butter. Okay, a little pinch of salt. And everyone says to me, what is a pinch of salt, Julia? What's a pinch of salt? It's a pinch of salt, okay? Hi, I'm Harold, Health Ranger, and we're here in this park right now. Ho, yogurt, you're not going to get your yogurt today. Now, come on, ho, ho, ho. Hi. Having trouble here today with yogurt. But we're here in that park. Wait, I got to go now.
How do you come up with the skits that you do on this
Skits?
show?
Skits?
There's skits.
Each day we have a theme, whether it be bad breath or being overweight or arthritis.
So we're getting ready to leave here, and just want to pay our final respects, as there's no headstone here. They did clear away the flowers recently. But one thing I did read inside Men's Journal was one of the quotes that Richard said was, "When the king gets depressed, he doesn't call for his wife or the cook. He turns to the little man with the pointed hat, the jester, 'Make me laugh, and I am the court jester.'" That was said by Richard Simmons, and I guess that's how he felt. He was a court jester. I can't say that right now, but he made people laugh, and I think he was just a really good guy, you know. So, all right, rest in peace, Richard. We're now going to head over to your house. So as I was sitting here, somebody came over and they mentioned one more thing. You know, with everything going on with Richard, one of the strange things too, from the day he passed away, he was already put in the ground. Like, it was within a week, it seemed. You know, I know they're still doing autopsy, or they're still running tests to see what the actual cause of death was, but they put him in the ground quite quickly. And with his property and everything else, the speculation is going to be there, let's just say that. But rest in peace, Milton. Richard Simmons, you've helped out so many people. Another fact about him too, he said he lost his weight and kept it around 100 pounds for 42 years. And I mean, that's quite an accomplishment. But he also says that he accredited himself with helping people in general over the 35 years of him doing his weight loss, lose over 35 years, help lose over 2 million pounds in humanity. Quite a feat. So as I was saying, just for anybody coming in, and I mean, you trip over somebody famous here, but you come in, go past the office, and then all the way here to the garden over there where this lady's walking. But Dean Martin is buried not in this one, but the next one to the left on the left-hand side. And another interesting thing I just noticed, like I was saying, a stone's throw right here. Jeannie Martin, beloved wife of Dean Martin, and their 7 children, buried right here. And if you go up from here, walk right over to the corner, I'll show you. This corner is very popular. And I'm not trying to take away anything from Richard, but everyone comes to this, and I thought I would show it just in case you ever visit California. Hugh Hefner and Marilyn Monroe. As you can see, their stone is the only one it just constantly has to be cleaned, because you see the lipstick prints on Hugh's and Marilyn, and she's got a new set of roses. Rest in peace, you guys. So we are in 1315 Belfast Drive. We are just up in the Hollywood Hills here, right off of Sunset. And this is, in fact, Richard Simmons' house that he passed away in. Now, Richard bought this house. This house was actually built in 1937, but Richard bought it in 1989 for $670,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 5-bath, and I believe, what was it? Oh, well, I know this gate wasn't here in the past, and Richard would be outside all the time, maybe in his dolphin shorts and his Swarovski shirt that he was so known to wear. But there are a few cars, as you can see outside, and in the pictures I've seen, and I believe it was like 2019 this fence came up. But this is the estate of Richard Simmons, and we'll walk up just a little bit closer and stay here. They're probably still mourning the loss of Richard passing. Pretty big place, and it's got a crazy view. You can see some balloons up there in the top. Crazy. Show the front door a little bit, and there's a Dalmatian outside. So crazy.
Is he coming? I think he might be coming. He might be coming. Here he is. Come on, Richard. Here he comes.
Oh, no, wait, stop it. Is he really coming?
He's really coming.
He's running.
He's running. Where's he going? How are you, Richard?
Come here.
Excellent.
Sunday, where are you all from?
Come on. Australia.
Wisconsin.
Australia.
Who's from New Orleans?
Well, around there.
Wait, let me get the key.
Just wait. Just wait.
Richard Simmons. There he is.
Hi.
Hello.
Not from New Orleans, are you?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Aren't
Have you
you?
ever been to Drago's?
Yes. We love the oysters.
Just a minute. Dear Heavenly Father, Did you ever taste anything like that? Do you know the couple that have it are from Lithuania? That recipe is not from Louisiana. You come outside, we'll get outside. Anyway, they're from Lithuania. And they started the charbroiled oyster in New Orleans. What do you think of them?
They're excellent.
Yeah.
The garlic and their char grilled. No, they're very
What's
good.
wrong with you?
Actually, she like
Have
oysters.
you had them?
I have celiac disease.
Sorry. No,
Have you ever been to Giacomo's?
I have diverticuliculosis, so I can't eat nuts
Oh, that stinks.
or seeds. Come on, take a picture of you.
Wait, I want to take a picture.
Where do you go? You're not.
Wait, we gotta
Can
take
you
a
take the
picture
camera
with
and take this photo of us?
Yes.
Come on, come a chameleon. They come and go. Where are you from?
Australia, we've just come.
No. My favorite place is
Well,
Perth.
with that being said, I think that's going to do it for this episode and remembering Richard Simmons at his house in the Hollywood Hills. So, with that being said, as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Please consider subscribing, and if you know anything or, just about Richard Simmons, leave a message or just want to say anything. I really liked his positivity, his energy. I loved him on the Howard Stern show. The Gary, so good. Rest in peace, Richard Simmons, and see you next time.
And this is Scott Fisher. He's shed 70 pounds so far. Front. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shoulder rolls. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 2, 3. Breathe. Come on. 5, 6, 7. Rolls again. And 1. Nice and tall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lift.